Let's still stay with electoral matters for a bit. It's just a few hours to the Rivers State local government election, and last-minute preparations are in top gear. The state electoral umpire is still engaged in last-minute preparations, where a large number of RSIEC ad hoc staff were reportedly locked outside the premises, awaiting confirmation of their posting letters. Now, while the state electoral body and political parties express confidence in their readiness, security agencies are taking no chances as a joint task force comprising personnel from the military, police, CTU, NDLEA and fire service has embarked on a show of force in Port Harcourt. We'll go live now to our correspondent in the field who witnessed the operation. Austin Azu is joining us now from the state. Austin, can you tell us what the mood is like in Port Harcourt as we gear up to the elections? We hear there was a show of force. What exactly led to that?
All right, currently the city of Port Harcourt, and earlier on we went to RSIEC office and we saw a large numbers of ad hoc staff besieged the premises, and they confirmed to us that they are about gaining access to the premises, but they were locked out for them to confirm their locations and their posting exercise. Like rightly stated, they were sure of force by the security agencies ahead of the elections tomorrow. We have some correspondents here to speak to us. Okay, Adam. Okay, Adam, how are you?
Fine.
Okay, how prepared are you for tomorrow's election?
We don't prepare for the election. Election go Syria and wherever. We go away.
Okay, how is the political atmosphere?
Nothing to say, no wala. We pray say me any kasala no boss. So just go there and vote for anybody like and go back.
Okay, I have good luck, Ede. Please come this way. All right. Please stay here, sir. Don't go away. All right, good luck. How prepared are you for tomorrow's election? The camera.
Okay, well, I'm well prepared for it. It's an electoral process that is something that needs to be done, and it's a necessity. So elections are basically to ensure that whoever that is in the position of authority should ensure that the needs and aspirations of the people are really kept and intact. So I'm ready to exercise my franchise for the betterment of the River State.
Okay, in your own assessments, how are you assessing the political atmosphere? Do you see any kinds of activities that you are not comfortable with?
Right now, where I am at Romola Axis, the atmosphere is really fair. So far, the campaign that held some days back, it was very conducive and peaceful.
Okay. Thank you very much. Back to you, Blessing, in the studio. We keep updating you what is happening regarding the elections tomorrow. Back to you in the studio.
And as we follow the updates, let's move now to Igbalaniyi Omoniyi, who is also in Rivers State. Niyi, what part of Rivers State are you in? And we understand that there was a show of force. What impact does that have on the people? Has it, caused any fear in the people leading up to the elections?
I'm right in front of the Rivers State Police Command and the state. And earlier we went along with the show of force, which was a joint task force. If to be precise, we had the military, the police, the NSCDC, Nigeria Customs Service, Nigeria Correctional Service, the NDLEA, various sister agencies from security forces, even the fire service was there. And the message is clear. They want to make sure that they alert the public that there is going to be security for, after and during the election, and also to let the people know, let the miscreant know, or people who plan to foment any sort of trouble, that they are on ground to deter or stop or mitigate, any word you want to use, any sort of violence whatsoever. It's also important to note that during the course of the show of force, because we went on with them, we could see on people's faces. In fact, I spoke with someone who was quite worried why we have so much security personnel deployed for the local government elections. And it's important to also state that the last local government elections we held in October last year, which the police withdrew their security operatives due to a court injunction. This time around, the police is here, the security agencies are here, and a lot of people are looking out for. They want to come out to exercise their franchise, but a lot of people are looking out for what exactly will be the impact of the police. Will it instill more peace, or will it just make things go bad in a particular way? That's the update I have for you from the police command here.
Okay, Niyi, before we let you go, we understand that preparations are underway, and this year it's looking really tight for Rivers State. The security operatives as well as the INEC are under intense pressure to deliver credibility. What other early signs of preparations have you observed on ground?
Obviously, you know, Rivers State security architecture, in a way, we don't have police station across so many places. I think there's this they expect people to act orderly, they expect people to act, I would say professionally because they're not professional, but they expect people to keep the peace. But of course, because it's the time for elections, we started seeing some little checkpoints, some roadblocks across some areas. Police are now more intensifying their security operations. In fact, at some major places, streets, you wouldn't find the presence of security. We are now even finding military personnel, not just the police now, military personnel across those places, mounting guard and being stationed at those places. And it's beginning to raise concerns, as I said earlier, from citizens noting that it's just a local government elections. Why? It's just a local government election. Why is there so much security? But on the part of the security operatives, they are fully ready, kitted, and of course, ready to deter any sort of violence whatsoever. The last election, as I there were no much violence. I wouldn't say there were no violence at all. There were not much violence. But this time around, they are hoping to push it to zero. They have zero tolerance for any sort of disturbance whatsoever, and they seem ready to take it on.
All right, Niyi, please stay with us. We want to also talk to Biola Festus, who's also in yet another region in Rivers State, you know, as we prepare for the elections. Biola Festus, what is the mood like? First off, where are you in Rivers State? And the mood of the people, would you say it's agitation? Would you say it's fear? Would you say it's indifference? What's the upcoming elections? To you, most definitely, while we try to rectify the audio challenges. Niyi, if you're still there, I want to find out if there are any reports of intimidation or obstacles that voters are facing. Aside the show of force earlier today, speaking of the voters themselves now, are there any challenges that might lead to voter apathy on that day?
Well, knowing the Rivers people, naturally, they are not someone who easily bend to show of force or violence. And of course, there's earlier when we were here, we heard the police major principal briefing the officers and telling them to walk alongside the people. No need for intimidation, no need for violence, no need for unnecessary actions except if it is warranted. And so the men have been briefed. They understand that. On the flip side, on the side of the people, that is the electorate themselves now, they are not intimidated. I wouldn't say intimidated is the word, because I've not seen any of them that have spoken that have said, oh, I won't vote because the police officers are there. I won't vote because the military are there. No, none of them have said that. They've only said they will not or will because of their own personal view, not as because of the presence of the police. So for now, we've not seen any sort of intimidation from the police. They've just gone. In fact, to tell you how much the military has been working with us, when we dropped off from the show of force earlier, we linked up we saw some of the military on their own show of force, another set of the military on their own show of force. And, you know, they stopped immediately trying to ask us, what are you doing, why are you recording, and so many things. And we told them that we are press members, and we also showed them some of the videos we had shot earlier when the police were doing their patrol. And immediately they just told us to carry on. And that's to tell you the sort of fluidity that we can find here in Rivers State. We just hope this continues till the election day, and of course there will be no sort of suppression, intimidation whatsoever of the press and of course of the electorate.
All right, Niyi, thank you. It's good to see that so far there is a kind of collaboration between the media and the security forces, but please still do well to stay safe. Niyi, Biola, and of course Austin, we appreciate your time. Definitely News Central will be bringing more updates from that region.